Shit. Alright. What am I doing here? I've got to do the fucking intro, don't I?
Yep.
So this is the part where I get shit.
And then I have to awkwardly say hi after you're like, I make some weird ass noise like
Fuck it up. Alright. Hello and welcome to a new I've already fucked it. Fuck me. I've had this in my head.
Every episode's gonna start. Don't worry.
I've had this.
Welcome to another installment in a series of unfortunate podcasts.
It's Unprofessional podcast.
Fuck!
You know what I mean? Every fucking time.
We have to leave this in. Who the fuck cares?
Fuck me. Alright.
It is unfortunate at this point.
It is just unfortunate. Right. Hello and welcome to a new year's installment with the Unprofessional podcast. I've had that in my head to say for like a month now, and
somehow you messed it up.
Somehow I still fucking messed it up. That's great. But yeah, welcome to 2018. What's going on, Cal? How was your Christmas break?
I celebrate Hanukkah.
Well, get out.
No. What the fuck? Get out?
You get out. You're done.
What kind of a reaction is that?
So in February we'll be having a new co-host on the Unprofessional podcast.
Just because
Just because you don't celebrate
Hanukkah.
Christmas, yeah.
Fuck that. I do celebrate Christmas. Best holiday.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's come up like 3 times now in this podcast somehow.
I mean, all 3 times.
All 3 episodes. Every episode, we just gotta give our blessings to Christmas and Saint Jeebus.
Yep. And
Delivers
celebrate the
children.
birthday of Santa Claus.
Yep. Who is Moses' dad.
Yep, that's it.
The
frankincense,
birthday of
myrrh,
Santa
and
Claus.
the gold, or whatever.
The Frankenstein and
Yeah.
Moolah. Yeah.
Yeah, Mulan.
I said Moolah,
Oh.
not Mulan.
Fucking hell.
How can I make a man out of you?
Beautiful. I bet that won't be synced up, but
Oh, probably
I'll have to fucking tweak that so it works. But yeah, what'd you do and get for Christmas?
I got money because I didn't ask for anything.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
Not too bad.
Have you spent the money yet?
I think I did. I did, yeah.
No, what'd you get with
part
the
of
money?
it. I took my mother out to a meal
Oh, that's always nice.
because we were out somewhere and I was like, "Hey, you want some food?" She was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, hey, you're lucky I have money."
Yeah.
Cash.
That's like my classic trick to remind everyone that I do make money. It's like whenever we're out,
I
it's
have
like
some
I'll
food.
shout lunch. Like I'll buy some McDonald's. It's like all I can afford in the budget, but we'll have some McDonald's. Like
The breakfast or lunch or dinner of kings.
yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I
Did you get anything?
I got a camping chair and then didn't get to go
You
camping.
never went camping. Yep. It's the gift that gives all year long.
It's so fucking shit, right? Because every single year of longer than I've been alive, my parents have gone to this beach every year camping for Christmas. Because that's what you do in Australia. You go to the fucking beach, you chill out. So I was on this fucking beach when I was 6 months old. I was fucking we've been there every single year, 21 years in a row. This year we didn't go because the forecast says it'll be windy. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Reports from people who went said that it wasn't fucking windy. Well, it wasn't unbearable, is what they were saying. It was still a bit windy, but it wasn't unbearable. And that just shits me because, like, going to the beach every year, like, you go on, like, long walk, like, there's no internet, there's no electricity, there's no fucking facilities. You just, like...
It's just nature.
Exactly, just on the beach, you just walk, you just fucking sit on the beach for, like, hours and just totally shut the brain off, and it's like hitting the reset button. And without getting to hit that this year, it honest to God still feels like I'm in 2017.
I was going to say, you're still trapped in
I know.
2017.
I'm still trapped. And it's funny because when, like, New Year's Day, because of time zones, it was like 5 in the afternoon, like on the 1st of January, and I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, Cal's still stuck in 2017. What a fucking scrub. And then it clicked.
Meanwhile, I'm not fucking caring.
Here we are a week later, it still feels like 2017 for me. So, that's my fucking karma.
What a nerd. You think you're cool because you're in 2018. Fucking scrub.
Oh dear.
But yes, I know over here they totally botched the fucking countdown, the New Year's countdown.
Did they?
They started like 15 seconds late.
Ah. Fuck
You dumb pieces of shit.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
God, I remember there was last year. There was like there's like a TV show over here. It's like a talk show thing, and it was like they had this really fucking I don't have a better word, cringy fucking New Year's countdown where they missed the countdown, and they had all these awkward guests on there, and it was just the most awkward thing, and it went viral and all this stuff. But the stupid thing is that it was fucking set up. It was like it was literally like they said like on the first like on the following morning special or whatever. They're just like, yeah, we set that up as a publicity stunt,
bullshit.
and
That's
it went
damage control.
It went fucking trending, and it's like what the and like, but no, it was seriously so because they had the hired actors there and everything that were like a part of it, and it's just like what the fuck? It's like so stupid, but like it went trending, so I guess it worked. Like it's just
fucking dumb.
It's the dumbest. Welcome to Australia, fucking prank lords of the entire world.
Prank lords on New Year's.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but so yeah. To answer your question, aside from a camping chair, I didn't really get much at all. Got to stay home for Christmas.
Where are you, Christmas? Like, fuck. Jesus Christ, you got a camping chair, you didn't even get to use it.
Yeah.
Well,
I did get to stay home and play some games, though, which was a change of pace.
That's like every day, though.
See, I don't play games every day. That's the thing. Like, it was actually really good. Like a week before Christmas, I fucking got to Uncharted 4, which was good.
It's a good game.
Finally, fucking got through that. So, how do people praise Last of Us more than Uncharted 4?
Because it came out before Uncharted 4?
Yeah, but it's like, Uncharted 4 is just so much better. Like, why didn't people change their minds once Uncharted 4 came out? Like, oh, this is better than Last of Us, because that's how I feel.
Well, you have to think, part of The Last of Us, the notoriety of the game was how much it proved what the PS3 was capable of graphics-wise.
Right, okay.
And we're at the point now where it's like, oh yeah, graphics look good, but who gives two shits?
Yeah.
Uncharted had the whole story thing. Not Uncharted. Last of Us had the whole story thing going for it, and graphics.
Yeah.
And
nothing else.
The zombies were mushroom people. Ooh.
Do you know how many fucking people commented to me saying like, oh, you didn't talk about how they fucking based the infection on a real life fungus? And that makes Last of Us so much better. I'm thinking, I couldn't give a fuck what their excuse is.
Exactly.
Some of the best.
You didn't mention how the clickers go.
Yeah, like as a racist African stereotype.
Yeah,
You didn't mention that at all, did you, Jack? You're a fucking, you're part of the problem.
Piece of shit.
Like,
I bet you do pranks on New Year's.
yeah, like who gives a like? It's such an unnecessary detail. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. That doesn't affect the score or anything whatsoever. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, nice. You know,
I'd be more inclined.
I went for a fucking walk after Christmas and like through like this rainforest and found some trees with some fungi on it. And it's like, whoa, Last of Us.
Oh my god, it's Toad.
Yeah.
Toad is a zombie from Last of Us. Mario is Joel. Stupid. You're always gonna get people
They're like, you forgot to do this. You didn't mention that.
Did you?
like, no, I didn't mention it because I don't give two fucks.
Hey, Cal, did you know that you can run with Pura by pressing square?
Yeah, but that dumbass Square Eye Jack didn't.
Yeah, what a fucking loser. He had to make a whole other video years later to address it. Like a knob. Like.
That's why I explicitly stated you could speed up the tiger in my fucking
Well, back then,
I take no chances.
See, my whole thing is like, fuck, you don't have to explain every fucking minute detail. Oh, you forgot to talk about at the end of Spyro 2, you get the flame, unlimited flame. Who gives a fuck? I honestly didn't know that because once I got 100%, I stopped playing the game, and if I were to go back to it, I'd start a new fucking save.
It's like the most lame power-up ever, too. Who the fuck cares? I already beat the game. Why would I want Super Flame if I already beat it? It's going back to the Pura thing. That's the third time we mentioned that, I think.
We probably did.
We're setting lots of traditions on this show. We
Yeah.
gotta mention Christmas as the OG holiday. Bless Jeebs. And
We've got to give out about
Puro.
fans.
Yeah.
Give out about people's comments.
Oh, people that do that aren't fans. People that do that are blumbas. That's what I call them.
Nice. That's
Whatever the fuck
that's gonna
that
catch
means.
on. The bumbles.
Blumbadigadabambas, if you can even fucking say it.
Yeah.
I always get people on my Mario Kart 60, the fucking Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I accidentally, during editing, I showed Mario Kart DS when I'm talking about the first portable thing. And I've admitted, I'm like, okay, yeah, it was wrong. I messed up during editing. It was an editing mistake. I've got like 5 comments, even though I have that comment where it says that pinned.
Yeah.
People just don't learn. People always have to say something,
Yeah.
you know?
It's like a superiority complex. They need to have the final laugh, or like they need to be right all the time.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know if this guy was trying to like correct me, but the Insane trilogy, when I said it sounds like Entropy saying skank, which it fucking does. This guy, he typed, "You're on my time now, you little skunk. Give me the crystal." I think he's just referencing the Entropy.
Yeah.
But he didn't even do it right. He says, "You're on my time now. It's now you're on my time."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They didn't change it in Insane, did they, and switch it around?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
I like that I'm trying to
He
give
just
this
says
guy the
skank now.
benefit of the doubt.
Oh, hell no.
It's like they might have changed it, because they changed a few things in that. And it's
Yeah,
like, oh, maybe they switched the words around.
just some obnoxious. I had this one dude who kept commenting on like my videos, and at the end of everything he'd say "enough said." Like, who the fuck are you, Stan Lee? Like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Like, it's just when people are like, "You forgot this," it's like, do they not know how much research goes into these videos?
Yeah.
And if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. It fucking happens.
Yeah. Fuck it.
But you forgot about how Crew shits himself if you punch him 20 times.
Fucking hell. Fucking
Yeah.
like with that like last night I just ran like the past, because I've been watching. I mean, we were just talking about this, but I've been watching lots of My Life in Gaming lately, who go over how
great.
to do retro hookups and all that sort of stuff.
They go over their life in gaming.
Yeah, and watching that, and also I binge watched all fucking seasons of the Game Chasers on YouTube, which is awesome. And I've just been
Is that Matt Pat's show?
no.
Okay, I thought that was the show Matt
No,
Pat did. I was
no.
like, fuck you.
Game Chasers. You should look it up. It's basically like what's it fucking called? American Pickers, except they go around looking for video games.
Fuck that
It's,
show.
it-
no,
it-
thank you.
Yeah, fuck the show, but the Game Chasers.
I'm not
is
interested
really
in
good.
watching people go buy video games. I do that on my own life, okay?
Yeah,
It's not that entertaining.
It's not very well, but I enjoy it and whatever. But I've rewatched all the seasons of that, and I've just been in a massive fucking mood for just some old shit lately. And so all of that led me to start thinking about classic nerd episodes. Like I was thinking about Double Dragon 3 and like the super old ones.
Oh, yeah, man.
So
He
last
was
night-
the angry Nintendo nerd.
The Angry Nintendo nerd. So last night I watched episodes 1 through like 12, I think. And like that it did it's amazing to me how the very I'm talking Castlevania 2, the very first AVGN episode ever. That was just like not even really an AVGN episode. It was just let's just give out about Castlevania 2.
Yeah.
That just it's like still the prime
the
example of like what to do and what not to do when it comes to game reviewers, because
Oh, yeah, he laid the groundwork.
everyone, it's such a bad habit for people to just explain everything. And it's not fucking necessary, because in his Castlevania 2 fucking video, he doesn't go into detail about everything. He goes into like the few specific, the more important things, and maybe one really specific thing that was like unique to him, and like use those things to tell a story about what it might be like playing the game. But
Exactly.
then, like all these years later, all these fucking copycat cunts are like, I'm going to explain every detail, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
it's just so fucked.
Here's the
It's so
thing.
fucked.
If it sounds necessary, mention it. All right? You should only ever mention it if it's necessary.
Yeah.
And you should only ever mention it if you have a feeling that people, like droves of people, will complain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a channel called like Navgate. It's like fucking NAVGTR.
Right.
And they had a show. There's an old show on TV run by a guy, and they got the rights to put it up on YouTube. And the guy reviewed games, like back in the SNES days, and it's called Gaming in the Clinton years now. But anyways, the guy reviewing it, he'll be talking about a game, Star Fox, for instance. He's like, press the B button to fire your lasers, and press the shoulder buttons to do barrel rolls. Like, fucking telling you how to play the game.
God, yeah.
Oh, man. Like, at the most, you should say, like, for instance, Spyro the Dragon. There's many ways Spyro can take down enemies. For instance, he can fucking charge into them or flame them.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you have to say. You don't have to say, press the circle button to flame them. Press the square button to charge them.
Press the circle
Press
button
the X button. Press the X button to jump in the air like a dainty angel. Like, there's no reason for that. Just fucking tell them the basics. They'll figure it out on their own.
Yeah, and like the only time you should really have to talk about like specific controls is if it's something complicated and unnecessarily bullshit. Like,
is if it's intuitive or if it's really bad.
Yeah, like in the fucking bad wrestling games video, I'm giving out on the NES game WrestleMania because the pin is literally, you're supposed to just, there's only so many fucking buttons on NES controller.
There's like 2.
And you're supposed to hold down and press B, I think it is. And it just wouldn't fucking work. And so it's like, because it wouldn't work, I added the whole thing. Like, I'm looking through the manual trying to figure it out and trying to explain it to a buddy, and he, you know, like that's how you do it, you know.
Exactly.
And because that comes back to the AVGN thing of like taking some like a minor detail of your own experience and turning it into a story that may or may not be a common thing, you know. Like,
exactly. Say something that hasn't been said before.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really less is more when it comes to the whole thing, like explaining a mechanic.
Yeah.
Just say the basic, unless it really fucking sucks or it's really cool.
Yeah, or you have something different to say about it, like.
Exactly, like, yeah, I've gone on like fucking discussions about demo discs and videos. A lot of people don't do that. It's something that hasn't been said, you know. It's my own experiences. Like, oh, I first played this. Like, no one fucking cares. But it's something they haven't heard before. Yeah. And by the end of it, they're like, I wish I played PlayStation Underground Issue 17's demo disc.
Yeah, and then the people that have played it can relate to it as well.
Exactly. And they're like, wow, this guy isn't a fucking fake. Like,
this guy knows his shit. Like,
yeah.
He knows the good games.
Oh, man. Star Fox looks like butter. It's the same dude that said that. Fucking press the B button to fire your laser.
It's like that comes back to like press X to jump. Like,
oh my god,
we don't
Press
need to hear
the
this
directional pad to move. Press start to begin.
like,
I love.
Turn on the console to play the game.
Have you ever played the Simpsons game?
and you get an achievement for pressing start.
Yeah, I thought it was the best fucking thing ever back in the day. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
It's like 5 gamer score, right?
I think it's 0 actually, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't played that game since it came out.
I don't fucking remember. Yeah, man.
Back in like 08.
Yeah, I fucking played that years ago on the 360. It must have been 2009 I played it.
Jesus.
It was fuck that game.
So long ago.
Fuck the Simpsons game, okay? That's what I
Oh
want to
yeah, that
get to
game
eventually.
sucks.
Oh,
that game fucking sucks.
Fuck.
It's so bad. I bought that. Well, we didn't buy it. We rented it from Blockbuster. Well, a long time ago. Thinking it would be based on the movie. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't
Yeah.
based on the Simpsons movie.
Yeah.
But they marketed it like it was going to be.
Yeah. Fucking. I just because I played through it with Aiden, who's been on the channel before, and like I think we pretty much marathon the thing. We started one night, got through heaps of it, and then got up the next morning and had finished it. But fuck me, the amount of times we got absolutely stumped on that just blows my mind. There's one level, I think it's like the itchy and scratchy level or something, and there's like this elevator, and you have to go up you press the button and it like takes you to the top of the elevator, and you get out. And there's some collectibles up there, but I don't think you can go anywhere. So you press the button, you go all the way back down, and it's a fucking dead end. We searched that level for so fucking long. We eventually looked up a walkthrough. It wasn't the first time playing through that fucking game. Looked up a walkthrough, and it turns out that as you halfway up the elevator, you can jump over to like a platform or whatever.
Jesus.
And it's like,
That's just bad game design right there.
That's one of those times where it's like, because you press the button, you go up on the elevator, you expect to be able to continue when you get to the top. But
Yeah.
no, it's just like, it was just a mind fuck. And then like, we walked for like 5 minutes, and then beat the level. And it was like the shortest level ever, but we were stuck on it for like an hour. It's like, oh my god.
That is a game made to sell magazines.
Yeah.
Jesus. Because that came out back when, like, Game Informer was still a thing.
Yeah, fucking... Do you know what else is like that? That's like the perfect fucking segue. One of the fucking games I played over the break was Bully Scholarship Edition.
Ooh.
Because after mentioning it in the Santa's Meltdown video, I just had a nagging craving to play through it.
Yeah, man.
I was like, all right, fuck it. It's been. I haven't played it since 2010. You know, it's been 8 years. I want to fucking play through it again, cap all my gameplay and all that. So I did that, and it was really good. And then
It's a bully.
I found my old save file from back in the day, which was like 86% complete. And I was
Dang.
like, fuck, I got to get that 100% and get all these achievements because I'm a fucking dirty achievement hunter. That is probably the worst 100% I've ever had to do. Like, talking about games that like like walkthrough guides and shit, Bully is the fucking worst. Do you know what's required for 100%?
I tried to 100% at one time, and I didn't.
Oh my fucking... So there's an achievement on the 360, and it's like, buy 100 sodas. If you're fucking Yanks, man. Buy 100 sodas, and it's like soda
You
pop.
say that, but I'm pretty sure the
I'm pretty sure we call
portion
them
of
sodas.
Rockstar that made that is the one that's in, like, Ireland?
No, I'm pretty
So
sure. I'm pretty sure it's Toronto.
Oh. Well, fucking Canadians,
Yeah,
man.
Canada. Fucking. So it's like buy 100 sodas. But the problem with the problem with that is it doesn't say a fucking thing about having to buy 500 sodas to unlock a clothing item.
A soda.
To unlock a fucking clothing item. Because for 100% in that game, you need
the clothing
you need
item.
all the fucking clothing items minus one, which is just retarded. So it's like it doesn't fucking tell. It's like, why not just give me that at 100? Because at least then the achievement is pointing me in that direction. Why 500? Because you can go to the store and they're free at a certain point in the game. They're free to purchase, and you can purchase 100 at a time. So why in the actual like? So no shit. As soon as I figured that out, I went straight to the nearest store, sat there tapping furiously the A button, just fucking purchasing, and it's like, and it's just like, oh, you've maxed out. Leave the store, go back in, do it again, fucking until you get the fucking until it unlocks, and it's like, that's like 0.02%, and it's like, and then there's the other thing is like. You know, like the secret characters you have to find and defeat. You know, I will say for a Rockstar game, it is good because at a certain point on the map, it shows you where the collectibles are, which I like. You know, you don't have to get up a map on. Not that that's a problem, but you know, it's nice the game actually helps you out with that.
Yeah.
Like that shit's fine. The bullshit stuff is you know, 500 sodas and fucking like all this other fucking shit, like the classes, the final math class is so fucking challenging.
Yeah.
Like by that point, I'd failed it so many times. I got up the correct the answer key, and even with the answers right beside me, answering them as quick as possible, I only got the last question right with like 2 seconds left, and then just quickly got the last one, and I'd done all the fucking answers, and I was like, oh, it's just so and just all sorts of other stupid shit. Like, I don't even remember some of the fucking things now. Like, it's just bad.
I definitely rather complete that game than GTA 4, where you have to kill the fucking seagulls.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
GTA 4 is one I always wanted to fucking get all the, you know, 100% it. But yeah, fuck that. Just fuck that just for its tedium. Like, oh, go on your cell phone and get your fucking. You have to find the car, you know, and then you have to go and find that and take it to a certain place, and it's that alone just shits me with that. Fuck GTA 4, man.
Yeah. Fuck Rockstar. Fuck their games.
Yeah, fuck
Grand
Rockstar.
Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Speaking of which, you're fucking keen for Red Dead 2.
Oh yeah, dude. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sweet.
Yeah, man. Maybe when your mother's done finished molding your father, I'll keep her in black. On your behalf. Bum, bum.
Haven't people been saying that the character seems like shit?
No.
Because I heard people saying, "Oh, this character sucks. He's not John Marston." And it's
Well,
like you haven't even
they're a bunch of cock blowers.
It's like you haven't even fucking played the game yet. He could be like way cooler than John Marston. You know what I mean?
Arthur Morgan already seems fucking cool, right?
Yeah. Fuck. Are there any? What are your most anticipated games for 2018?
Spider-Man.
Oh, is that coming out this year? Is it?
If that comes out this year, I don't fucking know. For 2018.
Because
The medieval remake because everyone's fucking.
don't get me in trouble.
Yeah. I'll get you in trouble on your behalf.
Oh shit. I can't wait to. I cannot wait for E3 when they announce that it's just a HD remaster, not a fucking brand new game.
I could play that game right now on my PS TV.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's no information saying that it is official. It's official remake.
Yeah.
Like, because honestly, if it's just a fucking HD remaster or upscale, like Parappa or fucking whatever, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard.
Oh god, fucking Parappa, the goddamn cheap level, the broken ass cheap rap on PS4.
Oh, fuck.
I can't beat medieval. Oh man, what's even coming out this year? Is God of War coming out this year?
I think it might be.
You know, I'm a horrible person because I like video games. I like Sony. I like Nintendo. I like Xbox. I don't pay attention to what's coming out. If something comes out, I just buy it if I want it.
Yeah. I mean, some things I've never been real into keeping up with what's coming out. During high school, I was very much on top of it because you got to have the latest fucking games. And
oh, that's high school too. We're fucking nerds in high school.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, let's get fucking Call of Duty Black Ops Day 1 or whatever. Fucking
with fucking Captain Price's
diary. Fucking don't start me on that. Fucking
Dear diary, today me and Soap went.
Dear diary, they ruined medieval on PS4.
Oh Jesus.
Dear diary, we resurrected Fortescue.
Fuck off. All right, we're done with the medieval thing. I'm sorry I brought that up.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, I mean, these days I don't really keep an eye out on the things that I give a shit about, like Red Dead 2. That's like about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I did hear for God of War is it doesn't have a jump button.
Oh yeah.
So that's a fucking pet peeve of mine. Games where you can't jump.
Fucking grow up.
I hate that. But seriously, everyone's like, oh, don't give shit on fucking God of War. I've been saying the whole time, like, oh, it's going to be fucking slowed down, it's real slow pace, like Last of Us, but it looks fucking whatever. Everyone's like, oh, you don't know that until you play. The fact that it doesn't have a fucking jump button and they're restricting it, it's just, like, so far it's proving my point that they're just, it's...
God of War, more like Gears of War. You can't jump in that game either.
That's why I haven't fucking played them. Rip off. Paying $100 for that shit if you can't jump.
Gears of War. Ooh, good games.
I'm entitled to a jump button.
Ah, God. Entitlement.
Yeah. God, Jesus.
Goddamn kids these days.
Yeah, I mean, if God of War comes out when it comes out, I feel like I'm going to have to get it just to play it. So I can give out about it in a video. Or, it's one of those where I've, like, backed myself into a corner where I have to try it now.
See, that's the wrong mindset. I'm gonna play it so I can fucking hate it.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna play it so I can hate it, but,
Fuck you, Santa Monica Studios.
I'm not like that. I don't go into games to fucking hate them. But, like,
yeah?
You
sure about that?
I'm guaranteed.
Are you sure?
Okay, cool. Star Wars. There you go. There's a fucking transition for you.
Fucking nice one.
Yeah, man.
What
I was
about
gonna
Star
try to say, who could jump? Someone in Star Wars, but I couldn't think of a good. So here's the problem. We've already talked about The Last Jedi. It was good.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Fuck all the goddamn.
On the point of entitlement, there all the people that bitch about it are fucking entitled bitches. So there you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Everything that was funny, we already said it when we weren't doing the podcast. We were just in our own call.
Yeah.
And that
I don't even
was-
remember half of that conversation.
Darth Neil. Fucking Darth Neil. So, Jack couldn't remember Qui-Gon Jinn's name. Qui-Gon Jinn's name.
Jim and Neil.
Fucking Qui-Gon Jinn and Ben Kenobi.
Jim, Ben, and Neil, the fucking Jedi Masters.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, he couldn't remember Qui-Gon Jinn's name, so he called him Darth... I don't even think... I was like, yeah, that's Liam Neeson. I said something about, like, fucking, you're like Jedi Master Liam?
Jedi Master Liam.
And then something about... we came back to it, and you said Darth Neil, meaning Jedi Master Liam.
I just forgot what I'd said before.
Oh,
Like
man.
Darth Neil.
But... Oh, my God. I
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn. It's
I
like
like
something a
that you-
drunk person would say.
I like that you wanted to bring this up to give me shit, but you fucked it up.
I wasn't gonna give you shit. I was just saying the whole Darth Neil thing because I wanted to say how we got there.
Yeah.
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Fucking Darth Neil
Oh,
and Qui-Gon
man.
Jinn. It's like the
this whole
best Star
new-
Wars fan fiction.
Jesus Christ. Darth Saul instead of Darth Maul. I don't fucking know. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Fuck.
Fuck. There's this whole Kylo Ren meme now.
Oh, yeah, what's that all about, man?
People are letting... It's 2018. People are letting their inner feelings out. They really liked seeing Adam Driver shirtless. And you know? It's good for them. Oh, man.
Of all the brand new 2018 memes, that's probably like my least favorite, just because I think it's just shit.
What about the fucking Knuckles one?
I love that. I think that's great.
Are you? Here's my thing. I'm just predispositioned towards memes. No matter what anyone says, I don't enjoy them because I see them as cheap comedy.
Oh yeah, but
And
there's
I
still
can't
some
enjoy
things that I kind of, you know, I don't mind a bit of cheap comedy here and there.
My God.
Like my favorite memes is like anything that gets like musical remixes. Like even though the Crash Wall meme was fucking awful,
Fuck you with your chop suey.
even though it was fucking awful, I love
It
when it
was
got to
fucking
fucking
awful.
music ones. And it's, I just love it. I think it's great.
Well, you know what? You can go marry it.
I was big into the classic memes where it's like, you know, the video where the guy jumps through the fucking door and slams his head on the door frame, and they cut that to like music.
This kid finna knock himself out. Oh my gosh.
I love that shit.
What?
Have you never seen that fucking?
I've seen many videos like that. I just don't know the actual one you're talking about.
Okay, it's like the most common fucking like everyone fucking, or at least in my experience, everyone fucking shared it. The guy jumps through the fucking door frame, hits his head, and it makes like a metallic like doom noise, and they cut that to like all this like music. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. Fuck you.
See, at that point, it's not even a meme. It's a YouTube poop.
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. I like the musical ones.
Well, fuck you.
There was
I'm
another
not saying
one I
that because
really
you like
liked,
those. Okay, I'm saying that because you said it to me.
Yeah.
Start crying.
How dare you like memes?
How dare you say fuck you?
Oh fuck.
Jesus Christ. It's just ridiculous stuff. Just really pisses me off. Really honks my dodongo.
Really hunks my dodongo. Nice.
Really twists my moblin.
Really.
Shrinks my link. All these fucking Zelda slang terms.
I was trying to think of a different one, but mine wouldn't have been Zelda, and it wouldn't have been as good. So I was just shut your mouth, Jack. Don't ruin it.
Shut your mouth.
Ah, fucking hell.
WWE, shut your mouth.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite wrestling game?
Either that one or Here Comes the Pain. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like Here Comes the Pain.
Fuck yeah, fuck
You asked my favorite. You asked my favorite. I didn't have to
Which
answer.
one? Shut your mouth again.
That's the one with Triple H screaming on the disc.
That's the middle one. Yeah, that's the good one. That's
He's
fine.
Can you spare some change?
Yeah, I'll accept Shut Your Mouth. That's fine.
Yeah, it's the first one I played.
Yeah, good.
I'm playing the demo.
Oh, demos.
Good. Just die. Just.
That's the. Thus ends the tale
Thus
of
endeth-
Calcom.
Thus endeth the
Thy banter.
cool podcast. Now it's gonna be done. No. Thy banter.
Yeah, thus ends thy banter.
Thou dusteth, though-eth, veneth.
Thys musteth celebrateth Christmas.
Thy musteth squat thy thighs.
Fuck no. We went off the rails very quickly today.
It's great though, man. I guarantee you, everyone loves it. You guys love it? I mean, I'll listen. They said no. Fuck you.
I mean, I was
Just to
going to
play with
insert
their-
like a crowd cheer sound effect, but sure, whatever.
You can still do that, and I say they don't love it. It's even funnier. It's like opposite day or some shit.
Fuck it. Oh shit. What do you got on the books for 2018? What are your plans? What are your goals? What are you trying to do? With that, I mean, I don't expect you to spoil anything, obviously, but what are you looking to
It's
accomplish?
not much of a spoiler, but ending That Guy Cal, which isn't a fucking spoiler. It's just oh hey, that's how it's gonna end soon, cause you know, bigger horizons.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit. Focusing on different types of games. Trying to not do series like back to back. That's what I want to do. I want to get in. Like I had an idea for, and I know the fucking find your niche. I don't want a niche. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to be able to do videos. Like one of them was a few Star Wars games, just that, or Lord of the Rings games.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Dress up like Gandalf.
God.
Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to Lord of the Rings games. I don't know if I talk like that the whole time. Just talk like that during the live action portions.
Jesus
Then
Christ.
go back to regular during the voiceover.
God.
But just do more stuff than, I guess what's expected.
Just get out of the PlayStation. Like, specifically, like, the PlayStation exclusive, sort of.
Definitely, I want to focus on more Nintendo.
Yeah.
I will say Jak 2 begins the beginning of the end.
Oh. When's that
It
coming?
begins the beginning.
Guess that got fucked up.
It's being edited. I
Oh,
just have to
nice.
do all of the. I have to insert all the gameplay now.
Right, okay.
People are gonna like that one. They fucking better because there's some good shit.
Alright. Yeah,
And that's not just my hubris. Like
just to fucking fill people in, Cal had problems with a hard drive, and
Yes.
he lost all his gameplay that he'd saved over the.
even stuff months ahead of time.
Yeah, he was getting ready for like projects all throughout the year and lost it all.
Yeah. Even like games that I recorded that I hadn't done, I lost the fucking footage for.
Which sucks,
Oh.
but yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
I had to replay Jak 2 and 3.
Which is painful because fuck me.
I enjoyed 3 a lot more, even like, and I really enjoyed it playing it to get the footage initially. I enjoyed it even more this time. I think it's safe to say that's my favorite.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Jak 3 is
Going
like
against the norm.
fucking every playthrough of that, it just makes it worse for me.
God damn, quit sucking.
I think it's just because like I played it so much as a kid, but it's weird because I've also played other games much more and I'm not burnt out on them.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't know, it's just weird. Jak 3's just got me fucking burnt out on that. I don't know, just fucking fed up with it, I guess.
You are a weak man.
Not really.
Got it?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, sorry, you go.
I'm so sorry. I was just gonna say, I think that's both. Like, that's in our mission plan. Both of ours is just do things bigger,
Yeah,
break a few walls down. You know.
yeah, of course.
But what was your Inquisition?
Inquisition, is that like a question? I can't.
I was
fucking
just
think
gonna
of
say,
words.
like, you've got any like goals for your channel, like any milestones you want to hit, any sort of like aside from like a content point of
I
view.
want to see That Guy Cal die. That's really it. Just get that over with.
Righto, yeah. No, it's just perfectly fine to get that over with and get on fresh. I get
Yeah,
that.
man. I'm not a milestone guy. I'm really not. People that are like, I got 5 views today. Like,
I mean,
oh, man.
I'm not as big on the smaller numbers, but I think having goals helps get organized on shit.
Yeah.
Like the first year I did full time. Excuse me. I was like, I have to hit like I got to set up like I got to hit 1,000, and then it's 5,000, then it's 10,000, and then it's like 50,000. You know, like let's get that fucking ball rolling, sort of thing.
Yeah.
None of this like oh I can't wait to hit 16,000. Like yeah, it's cool and it's neat, but you know, it's sort of like it's not even halfway to the next goal. Like
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't know.
Hit 16,000 and have a soda.
Have 500 sodas.
16,000 sodas in
Oh,
celebration. My God.
And then the next week it's like, hey guys, check out my 16,100 subscriber special.
I was gonna say, check out my 16,001 special. Just one by one. Yeah, I don't know. I go in expecting little, and that's a good way to, I guess, set yourself up for things.
Yeah.
Just have normal expectations. I don't know.
Yeah.
I expect nothing, and still I'm disappointed.
See, that'd be that's why I can't do that. Because that's totally me. I'd be just super disappointed anyway. But yeah, I've got it. I mean, I like over my break. I mean, like I was thinking about this last year, but over my break, I've really just come in. Like all my ideas have just flourished, I guess. Like my desk, like first day of my fucking holiday, my desk was already covered in sticky notes of just ideas for this year, and like just random throwaway jokes that might not even get used, and like shopping lists for things, and just it's just a fucking
shopping list.
it's just
Buying
a fucking
shit.
nightmare. Yeah, like I've pretty much worked out like the amount of shit I want to do this year is easily like 18 months worth of content.
My God.
And it's like, there's no way I'm going to get to it all this year. Because, like, for starters, I set myself up for failure with, like, all these, like, follow-up things. Like, I got to do Hawktober Year 2. That's fine. Make room for that. But then there's also, I got to finish the Skylanders shit. So that has to happen at some point. I got to fucking...
Skylanders.
Like, I want to get back to, you know, some other series that I've sort of forgotten about at some point. I wanted to do sort of like a... I guess lesser talked about, underrated, kind of, you know, sort of PS2 sort of games. You know, like one game I've got here that I've had for a while that's on like the PS2, PS4 store or whatever is Mark of Cree. It's
Mark of Cree.
It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a lesser known or lesser talked about PS2 title that I played a bit of, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It'd be interesting to sort of talk about, along with maybe some others, but I don't know when I'm going to get to that because I've had another idea for like a, you know, new series I want to get through, and all the fucking just, you know, Scryjack doing what Scryjack does best, fucking just making just more work for myself than is at all necessary. But I've had all the ideas for that and been location hunting, and it's just, and then I'm competing against weather, so it's just like, fuck me, it's just a shit show. Like even with my return video, which I've just started playing the games for now, the intro, I had all these ideas for it, and it's like I had to just say, like, pull back and just like, whoa, Jack, just stop. There's no time for that. It's not necessary to do that. Just forget about it.
Whoa, Jack, just top 10 stains in video games only happens once.
Exactly.
You know? Lightning
Like,
only strikes once.
that was so much fucking work to get that done. I don't know how.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have to clean your fucking room up.
I don't know how. See, even with that though, I don't know how that video turned into so much fucking work.
I have no clue either. I put towels down and I still had to clean shit up. I was looking at my game case a few days ago. There was a goddamn whipped cream stain on it, and I had to clean it off.
That's great. I love that.
I think it was no, I'm joking. Oh man.
But yeah, I don't know how that video turned into so much work because the amount of green screen shit I ended up having to do, and then like shit wouldn't work, and then you had to fuck around trying to get it to work. I know you had plenty of experience with that. Fucking
Yeah.
That just turned, and then like while I was trying to work on it, PSX was on, so I'm trying to like watch that in the background. So I'm like trying to like cut audio, listening to the PSX audio, like at half volume, and then like trying to like tweet and like get fucking abused on Twitter, and like just trying to deal with all this shit at once. as well as just the amount of shit that had to go into that video. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous.
Meanwhile, my stuff was edited and I was enjoying PSX.
Yeah, you bastard.
Oh man, another goal is just to consistently have stuff.
Yeah, right.
And I saw a tweet earlier by Peanut Butter Gamer, and I really liked it. Consistency shouldn't be defined as having videos out on a normal basis, but also the quality within the videos.
Of
And I like
course.
that, you know?
Yeah.
I like that, because a lot of people, they're like, you gotta put more out, it's the only way to grow, but it's also the consistent quality in videos. And it's
Yeah.
even better if the quality improves. That will help you.
Yeah, exactly.
But fuck you if you say fuck once. Because no one sees it then.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I totally agree with that. It's more about, you know, you want the quality above anything. The quality of the video needs to be top notch.
Yeah.
You know, but consistent, like having regular, consistent uploads is also really important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how I've done it, but somehow I've managed to just consistently do at least one video a week for so fucking long now. And
Yeah, see? I couldn't do that.
in my
I don't know
opinion, I mean, I'm probably biased, but in my opinion, I think the quality has stayed at a consistent, good level, and at certain points has continued to get better and stay at that consistent level, despite doing a video at least one video every fucking week for 3 years now, going on 4 this year. Like, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, it's
You're right.
It's a tricky
I'd
one.
say your latest stuff is definitely on par with your first Crash review. Come on,
You
had
know
to see
what I
that one
fuck-
coming.
Get fucked. You know what I fucking mean, cunt. But yeah.
My question, can I be consistently bad and consistently late on videos and I'll still still be successful?
No. The main thing with consistency is you really can't be like, oh, I'm gonna
You
upload a
can't force
video
it.
every 6 months. Like that's
Yeah.
just not good enough.
I think the most I'll go is like maybe a month without a video or a month
Yeah.
and a half.
Well,
That's
by
about
the time I'm back, it'll be a month.
Man,
But
making me
That-
look good.
that's a holiday break. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like the only time of year I do not fucking care about all the graphs and shit just being a flat line because there hasn't been any uploads. It's like I don't care. I'm playing games. I'm relaxing. I'm trying to relax. I
Yeah,
don't
sorry
fucking
for trying to not get stressed out.
care. Yeah. Sorry that I want to make videos next year. Jesus. Because if I don't have a break, will not be able to.
Exactly.
Fuck.
It's a beast. We're our own fucking,
Nightmare.
I guess, wardens in a prison. We're simultaneously the wardens and the prisoner. You can take that to the bank.
Yeah.
We're our own nightmare.
We fucking are. I know I am.
Nightmare Jack.
That's
You gotta
what
flash an image of that on screen right now.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Give me more work to do, thanks.
Yep, you have to listen to the whole podcast. You have to find this part.
Fuck's sake. But, yeah, I know I certainly am, because I'll get an idea that it's like, that's fucking awesome. And, like, I just cannot, you can't not do that idea at that point. Like, with my fucking, this idea that I've had for this next, 3-parter, which I don't know when I'm going to get to it, the ideas I've had for that are just fucking, it's like, it's like on that level with of everything I did last year. So it's like, fuck, I need to stay at that level, I can't get shit all of a sudden. Gotta stay at that level, with some more simple videos mixed in, of course.
We're slaves to our own ambition.
Yeah. And like, fuck, even this first video to start the year, like it was supposed to be this simple, like just something to, like, a good video that I want to do, but something a bit more simple to get me back into the rhythm of doing things. And already I'm sat here like, oh, do I split it into 2 parts and do this and do all this, add all this other stuff? And it's just like, fuck me. Just don't fucking do it to yourself, cunt. Jesus.
This part could really use a lightsaber effect. I really think it could use a battle even. Just Duel of the Fates remade in my garage.
Exactly. in my backyard with like toys. I don't know.
The Hot Wheels.
Yeah,
the
Hot
fucking
Wheels toys.
socks watching.
Something. No one got that joke.
Oh man, people don't pay attention. It's like the abominable joke.
Well, I knew no one was gonna fucking get that.
They're not real fans. You hear that? You're not a real.
You're not a real fan if you don't get Cow's stupid fucking joke.
If they don't get the reference to you not being literate.
Abominable.
See, even right there, yeah, you stumbled a little bit.
I said that
Abominable.
on purpose. Abominable.
Nope. Abominable.
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 See, I just slur as it is.
A blib blib blib. A blib 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 blib.
Fuck it
Oh
up.
man.
On the topic of like talking about what we're doing this year, the only question I had, I mean, unless there was others, I just couldn't find them. The only question I had for this podcast was from the Jahash. How do we go about deciding which games we want to review next? Do we have a to-do list, or do we just do whatever we feel like playing?
That's the second part for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's just the second part for you, just whatever you feel like playing.
Uh huh.
Oh well, that's easy then. I mean,
Yeah, man.
like, I have a to-do list of things I want to do, but it just sort of depends how I'm feeling leading up to it, you know?
I
It's like,
can't schedule stuff.
Yeah. I used to have a
I'm
problem.
gonna
Like, if I'd write ideas down for a video, I'd immediately not want to fucking do it. But that's kind of changed. It's like, the more ideas I get down, the more, like, I've got, like, in, like, Word documents about the place, like, pretty much complete videos. Especially for, like, top 10s and shit. Like, I've gotten into such a habit of writing down ideas for, like, top 10s and you know, filling...
Oh, I
like,
do that.
like filling out half the list before I go on with what I'm doing, so that I've got a basis there to work with, and then
Yeah.
keep coming back to it. But as far as like reviews and stuff, you know, it's kind of just like it really is what I feel like playing as well. I guess like last year with the N64 stuff, I really wanted to, you know, try and diverse up what's going to be on the channel. So I didn't necessarily plan out what games were supposed to be played, but I did
just
know,
went with it.
like, it's like, I'll just, like, generally, I was like, I'm going to hit N64 and do a few videos on that, you know what I mean? And then, like, once I figure that out, then it's like, okay, what game do I feel like playing today? And, you know, I'm glad that last year it sort of turned out into, like, a bit of a transition from Sucker Punch with Rocket, or Sly into Rocket, into Rareware, into sort of a bit of a Rareware showcase with Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I felt like playing those games, because fucking start of 2015 when I reviewed fucking Star Fox on Super Nintendo on N64. This is like second review out of Crash. I wanted to do an N64 game, and I was fucking looking through it, and I actually played the first level in Perfect Dark, wanting to review that, and I just couldn't get into it. And I'm like, fuck this. I was like, this is an impossible game to review. There's nothing to say. So I'm glad, like, years later, I got back to it and was able to do a fairly decent... I mean, it wasn't my best video of last year, but it was, you know, it was fine.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I was able to get to that. And I very quickly realized that Perfect Dark is, like, the weakest series ever, because there's, like, no fucking games. There's, like, 2 console games and a fucking Game Boy Color title, which is shit. Like, it was, like, the shortest series review ever. It's fucking 2 episodes. Fuck me. Versus like Crash, which is on like 16 episodes, Spyro, which is on like, you know, 12 episodes. Fuck's sake.
Oh man. On the top 10 thing, yeah, I definitely have top 10s in the works, but yeah, it's just whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Whatever you feel like playing at the time. So
Exactly.
I know in the past we've talked like oh, should I play this game because it's going to do good, or should I play this game
Exactly, because it's what people want to see.
Yeah. It's like, do I make a start on Jak and Daxter, or do I play fucking Yoshi's Story or whatever it was?
Already did it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Bitch.
But
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you sort of, it's dangerous doing stuff because you almost get typecast.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
of course you fucking typecast. Sucks.
It's not fun.
No.
Oh man. So yeah, be sure to leave more questions, you fucks.
Yeah.
Call
Leave us
yourselves
some
fans. I'm just joking.
Every time it's just give out like, fuck's sake, guys, you're ruining this for us.
We're doing this for you, and you ruined it for us.
Fucking hell. So yeah. Fuck. Fuck. I had a point and it's gone. Fuck me.
Man, now you have no point.
I have no point. Yep.
At
See you
all.
guys. I'm done. I'm all washed up. Fucking.
Oh, jeez. I'm not a superhero anymore.
Oh shit. Fucking. Do you know what was a good superhero game?
Spider-Man 2 for the PS.
No, not that. Fucking don't.
Ultimate Spider-Man. That's a fucking great game.
Is it? I haven't played it.
Yeah, it's great. Alright, what?
Crackdown.
I never played it.
It's,
So I don't give a fuck.
I always just like it because it's kind of like, you know, it reminds me more of Saints Row than it does Grand Theft Auto. But you just sort of run around, you can level up your character, and like once you get them maxed out, you can like leap like great bounds like over buildings, and you just do like pick up fucking heavy objects and throw them into buildings, and it's really fucking cool. I remember loving playing through that game.
Why don't you just play Saints Row then?
Yeah, well, Saints Row is cool as well, but that's another fucking, like, playing through fucking Bully and getting in the mood for some older stuff. I've gotten the fucking mood to play through Saints Row again.
Oh,
And, like, I don't own it. I need
that's
to fucking
unheard
get it.
of.
Yeah. It's like, I just randomly feel like playing through all the shit I played, like, in my early high school years. It's weird. It's like, I mean, like, that's what it is. I'm in early high school nostalgia right now. Fucking classic AVGN, achievement hunting on 360 and playing some games. And fucking, I don't know, just getting hella into it all again. It's nice.
12-year-olds love achievements.
Fucking, fuck you.
I knew you'd react like that. That's why I said it.
I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
It's the
12-year-olds
nostalgia
love
thing.
achievements and soda.
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 Gotta get me some 500 sodas.
It sounds like like you're attracted to soda when you say
Soda.
I love soda.
like, fuck off.
I can't get enough of my soda. My sody pop.
I want some Coke in my mouth.
God.
Pop that Coke in my mouth.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
Nothing like you.
I want that big Pepsi.
Nothing like juicy Coke. Fuck's sake.
Oh, man.
Uh,
Ooh, well, ladies and gentlemen. Alright.
welcome
I
to
like
a
how
series
it's
in immature podcasts or whatever.
Hosted by Square Eyed Jack. And his sidekick.
and his fucking crony. Like, we clearly have a very immature sense of humor for Stains. Like, you know.
An immature sense of humor?
Yeah, immature. Just the fact that we
That
just come
video
up with
was
that.
done for troll purposes. Who the
Yeah,
fuck cares?
but still, like, just some of the humor in it. Like, so many people, like, no one picked up on some of the fucking innuendos and shit in that video. There was
You know-
so much good shit in that.
No, fuck that. You like memes. I don't. You have the immature sense of humor.
Oh, fuck off.
Nope.
Fuck off. Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
No, that Stains video was fucking good.
That video was a goddamn masterpiece.
Shame it got fucking raped by advertiser-friendly BS, but oh well.
It's all because of Vulture's Lair with the bird shit.
Not fucking AVGN with the cum stain, or like
Nope, definitely
anything
not.
else.
Definitely not.
I wonder honestly if it's because we said blackface, if that's what triggered it.
I don't know.
You wouldn't fucking know. It'd be nice if it said like if it come up, even if it just said this video-
Because you said cum in this video.
It'd be nice if it said like inappropriate language or like
Suggestive phrases.
suggestive content or whatever. Because at least then you'd know what it got hit for.
There needs to be an ESRB for videos.
Yeah.
This video is Peggy 18. I'd say M for mature, but I was being nice.
I don't know why they don't have that as it is though. That'd fix everything.
They're fucking stupid, that's why.
Like it's like, what do you rate your video? It's like, oh, M for mature audiences. Fucking done. And then advertisers can pick, I want my ad only shown to PG or only shown to M, or fuck it, we're selling cigarettes, put it on all of them, you know, like,
Yep. Proud sponsor of cigars.
Yeah.
I'd sponsor some fucking cigars.
Fucking oath.
Oh man. Yeah.
Fucking cigars, you filthy mutt.
Shut the fuck up. You like memes. You have no room to stand on, alright? Shut the fuck up.
We're both filthy. You like cigars, I like memes.
Cigars are classy, thank you very much. Memes are goddamn bottom of the barrel comedy. Yeah, see?
Actually, I only
I just
like
alienated
the
half
finest
of the supporters here.
memes. Yeah.
That's the third time that's happened. It's a goddamn tradition. This episode is an episode of traditions.
The third time in this episode.
Dude, we could create a drinking game.
Oh, yeah?
The fucking unfortunate, unprofessional, what the fuck we're calling it, podcast.
Yeah, Unprofessional podcast.
Look,
Every
the
time we
original
give out
idea
about...
was an unfortunate podcast, alright? So I'm not used to unprofessional quite yet, okay?
Yeah, I know.
It's the drinking game. Take a shot every time
We
someone
give out.
slanders memes. Take a shot every time some fuckhead gets excited over medieval, you know? It's just...
Take 3 shots every time we mention, like,
AVGN.
AVGN or like, sure, like, why not?
Take a shot when we talk about Halloween Resurrection. That goddamn movie.
Oh
Jesus.
shit! And then it's just immediately like the entire people that watch it are just wiped out. They're extinct because they've
There's
died
no
of
more
alcohol
viewer
poisoning.
base.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's like someone new signs up. Oh, I'm gonna check out this podcast. Dead. That's just a dead.
It's
sentence.
the first episode.
Oh fuck. Well, have you got any more topics, or are we gonna wrap this
Have I
up?
got any more topics?
Yeah, anything you want to talk about regarding the new year or
¿Qué quieres los drogas?
Yes.
You want some drugs? Okay.
Yeah, man, for sure. Do you know where I
Um,
live is like the cheapest place to purchase fucking crystal meth in my
Well, yeah, you live in Australia. That's why.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum,
It's great.
No, I'm fucking joking.
But aside from drug talk, anything else?
Did you know where I live is the best place to purchase guns? And then you say...
Yes.
Somebody just would say, yeah, because you live in the United States. Then bum, 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 bum.
America, fuck yeah.
Yeah. As you're fucking having a goddamn seizure due to crystal meth.
I'd like a sody pop with my AK-47.
You can't buy AKs, dumbass, you fucking idiot.
What?
You can't buy an AK-47, it's illegal. Not legally, you can't buy it.
Well,
You can't just go up to goddamn 7-Eleven, order a soda,
and an AK-47.
ask for an automatic rifle.
Then how do all the people over there get all these fucking automatic rifles then?
Black
It's off eBay.
market?
Like,
Black market?
yeah. I always thought they sold them in stores over there.
No, the
Gun
most you
stores
can
and
buy
shit.
is a handgun or a rifle.
Oh, okay.
And even then, you have to go to a special store.
Right, okay.
Oh, man.
Today we are learning things that we did not know.
How easy is it to buy crystal meth? I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Pretty easy.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes the benefit of the doubt.
It's very fucking easy.
Right out
It's
the
not hard at all.
window.
You could probably knock door to door and you'd like 5 doors down, you'd find someone.
Some 5-year-old with it.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, cunt? Like, what are you doing today?
Wow. Sup, cunt.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the stereotype.
I was gonna say g'day, but that's just.
Can I just say, as an Australian, g'day sounds fucking stupid. It's just,
G'day?
I don't say it. It's just, I don't know. It just feels weird to say it, even for me.
I think there's something wrong with me, because I get pissed whenever, because I'm not a morning person, and whenever someone says good morning, I just fucking tense up, and I sort of just say nothing. Maybe I give them like the look of death,
Yeah.
and it's like, don't talk to me.
Just
I
start
don't wanna
breathing
talk to
heavy,
you.
just like.
Oh, high school was horrible for people that knew me, because I fucking did not want to be there, and they'd try to make conversation, and I'd give them
Yeah.
like one-word answers.
Yeah, fucking. I remember I used to cop it real bad in high school, so I fucking hated that as well. And especially like the morning, like in the morning, everyone else was super hyper, and that was when it was just at its fucking worst.
Exactly, like they all have their fucking big gulps.
Yeah,
Filled with soda. Like, what the fuck are you drinking that right now for? Jesus Christ.
yeah. My friends would have like Rockstar Energy and like Red Bulls and fucking.
See, I can drink that in the middle of the day, not in the morning. I'd puke.
Yeah.
It's like
just-
eating a hamburger when you wake up.
Yeah, it was real fucking bad.
Ugh.
Jesus.
I wonder how many possible relationships I blew with girls in high school just because I was not a morning person and they'd try to make like conversation, and I'm just sitting there just like.
It's like, how you going, Cal? Fuck off.
Oh, if any of my friends said something, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, leave me the fuck alone right now. I do not want to be here. And
Fucking
oh, man. What's even worse is I wouldn't go to school for like a week because I fucking didn't want to. And the first thing you hear, so where were you? Like, fuck you, it's none of your business. Like, that's where I was.
Yeah.
And then a teacher asks, and you can't say, fuck you, it's none of your business. So you have to be like, oh, I wasn't feeling good. And I had one teacher my senior year who just fucking hated me because I missed so much school. He'd be like, oh, I'm glad you showed up today. It's like, oh, fuck you, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, yeah, I'm not coming up tomorrow. Like, fuck
I'm
you.
not being here tomorrow. You just blew it. You
Yeah.
didn't see me tomorrow.
God, I used to have every Friday off because, like, my tolerance by the time Thursday was over, I was like, nah, fuck Friday. No fucking way. And also, like, just by pure chance, my worst classes were on Friday as well. Like, I'd have fucking science, which I fucking hated. I'd have,
Did you
like,
guys have different classes on different days?
Yeah, in high school we did, yeah.
That's so fucking cool. We had 6 periods.
God, we only had 4 periods.
Damn.
We'd, like, you'd do, like, and it's the same in, like, college as well. You do, like, you'd have, like, they figure it all out, and you have, like, some classes you get 2 sessions a week, some classes you get 3 sessions a week, and it's all sort of mixed and matched. But, like, one thing I did in my final year of high school is I was just, like, they were so sick of me not showing up on Fridays because I fucking hated science. It got to the point where I just gave out to my science teacher in class, and, like,
So why'd you hate science so much?
because they just fucked us over. Like, when I was in primary school, before high school, I fucking loved science. I loved the idea of space. I loved
Like
the
frogs
idea of,
and shit.
I love the idea of, like, doing experiments and going out. Like, in primary school, like, one of the first things we did in my final year was, like, an experiment. It's like, we're gonna do, like, the paper plane experiment. We're gonna try different methods of, like, different designs and different throwers and do, like, this whole experiment as a class. It was just the coolest thing ever. And, like, in the process, we learnt about, like, trial and error and, you know, putting in different factors and all that. I was like, fucking awesome. And we get to high school. The first year of science was pretty meh because it's just, like, a very generalized thing. The second year, they were doing fucking all this construction work, so we didn't even have a science facility.
Oh, man.
So we had to do fucking theory for a full year with the worst teacher at the school. Which fucking sucked. And then the following year, we had the new facilities, and they wondered why we didn't know the fucking curriculum. They wondered why we were a year behind where we were supposed to be at with our knowledge. And so they just fucked us. And then, like, even then, so much of it was reading out of a textbook and not doing experiments. You know, like, I understand the textbooks are like, let's read and learn about it, then follow that up with an experiment, done, next thing or whatever. The very few fucking experiments we did were just the shittest thing. I remember we had to learn about, like, photosynthesis or whatever.
Oh, my God.
And it was like, oh, we're going to dissect a flower.
Oh, that's so yeah, we did that in, like, kindergarten.
In kindergarten.
Oh, yeah, dude.
did that in year
First
7.
grade, we dissected an apple.
See, that's where Australia's, or at least where I am in Australia's curriculum is so fucked, because we was doing that when I was like 12, in like year 7, first year of high school. Dissect a flower, we had to dissect a strawberry.
Damn, my 7th grade year, we dissected a cow heart and a goat eye.
See, that sounds fucking awesome. In
It
year
smelled
9,
horrible.
in year 9, when we had when we finally had facilities, we dissected an uncooked chicken, which is like what you just bought out at the supermarket. Like, whoopee, okay. And I think something else. There was like, I think they did a frog while I was home on a Friday, not there for it. And like, it's just like, what the fuck? Dissecting a okay, that's just, it just fucking triggers me. Like, could you make it any less boring? So by the time year 10 rolled around, I was just absolutely fucking fed up with it. I was given out to the teacher. He was a bad teacher. He was very much like, oh, we're going to learn it out of a textbook. And he was like, he was on my side with it, which was nice. He was like, if we can get you out of one of the 2 classes of the week, that's fine with me. He's like, it's going to affect your grades, but I don't think you care. I was like, no, I don't fucking care. So they set it up that because there was a way to get out of any of your classes. Is
Yeah,
you could
schedule change.
well, no, you could sign up for the Mars program at school, which was basically doing yard work around the school.
What
So
the fuck
all
is
my
it called? The Mars program?
I think it stands for something. I don't know. I never did it, but all my friends did it because all my friends were like, bigger guys that go to the gym and do all that sort of stuff. I was the fucking nerdy loser that didn't like doing. I'm not gonna do fucking yard work for the school. Fuck you. They just did it to get out of fucking classes. So while I'd be in fucking science on a Friday morning just fucking depressed, I'd look out the window and see them out there doing all this work but having a fucking laugh and having a ball and all getting on, and it's just really chilled. And it's just like, that's not fucking fair at all. And like the way they set it up so that you had to attend, even if you did this Mars thing, you had to attend at least one session of your class each week. But they fucked it over, and like some of my friends didn't even attend science. So I was fucking furious about that. I went to the head office and, eventually they switched it out that instead of having to do science on a Friday morning, I got to go and do art. Which was just like, fuck yeah.
Art.
So
I liked science until algebra got involved.
See, we never even got that far, I don't think. We never got there. That's probably, down here, that's probably like a uni course.
Damn.
But, yeah, so on Fridays I'd have art, social studies with the fucking hardest teacher in the school, which was always fucking scary. Then art again, and then like I think English or something like that. So,
what do you guys learn about in social studies? Well, like, it's history, obviously, but like, what was it that you learned?
Pretty much history and like current events.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it was never any good. It was never good. It was always shit. I think it's just because I never had good teachers for that class. And the one good teacher I had was the fucking hardest bitch ever. She was so fucking strict that she'd fucking make you nervous. Like, cause she's been a teacher for so long. She's such a hard, because my mum used to clean in schools, so she actually knew her. So the teacher knew who I was, and knew that, I was such a good boy and so good at school. So it's like extra pressure on me to fucking do well. And like, I'd sit there in class and not say a fucking word. I'd be so terrified. And like, I'd just dodge her as much as possible. And by the end of the year, we had to do our finals. I fucking did it. And she come back to me and she's just like one-on-one, she's like, I'm seriously disappointed in your performance this year. I was just like, okay. She's like, you showed me nothing all year and then aced this test aside from 2 flags for 2 countries that you got back to front.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, so I did good. She's like, no, because I've already marked you for the year and I've had to mark you down. She didn't show me anything. I was like, well, what's the test for? And she just looked at me. I'm just like, what the fuck? Why did we do this stressful test if it doesn't mean anything? And I was like, fuck. God damn it. And so then playing bully the other week, I was having fucking flashbacks of that with the flags on the geography game. I'm like, oh god. None of this matters.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Exactly. Oh man, geography, all that. Yeah. It's very... It's unnecessarily hard. I'm not gonna say it's unnecessary, but it's made harder than it should be.
Yeah. And the thing that did my head in is like, because like over here, like in primary school and that, we learned about all World War II and did all that, and that was really cool. And then in high school, we learned about World War II. And it's like, fuck, can we learn about something different for a change? World War II for fucking years, and now here we are again, 4 more years of World War II. I fucking love learning about World War II. But you reach a point when you leave high school, you don't know fucking anything else but World War II.
Dude, you're lucky, because we had to wait until high school to learn about World War II.
Yeah.
They had to teach us the fucking start of the country, all that bullshit.
God.
Even though we'd already learned it 2 times over from elementary and middle school.
Fuck. I could talk about school stories all day, but we might have to save those for another episode because we've gone over a bit this time. First one back for the year, and yeah. I know I've got fucking shit to get on with, so we might have to end it here.
Maybe,
since we don't have any more questions. But so yeah, make sure guys that you leave us some fucking questions and some topics for next time. And yeah, let us know how your holiday break was. What you got for Christmas? What you got for Hanukkah? What you got for Kwanzaa? What you got for Ramadan? I don't fucking know. What else is there?
Ramadan.
I just remember. There's the one Simpsons episode. It's a Christmas one where Krusty's like
Ramadan happens May.
I just remember. Listen. I'm just
So they
quoting
make their
Simpsons.
pilgrimage.
I'm just quoting Simpsons because Krusty's like, have a happy Hanukkah, crazy Kwanzaa, a tip top tet, and a solemn Ramadan, whatever he fucking says.
Jesus
Fuck.
fucking Christ.
Whatever. Simpsons. Hashtag spoiler alert. But yeah, thanks
Better
for
than Family
thanks for listening to the podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you have a great fucking day.
Yeah.
Every time, all you have to say is, yeah.
Well, what the fuck do you want me to say?
Just, I don't know, fucking anything.
my car.
Anything other than, yeah.
I'm confirming it. They should have a great fucking day.
They
Do
should
I
have
need
a
to
great
stop
fucking-
recording? You want me to keep going?
Alright, we're done. Stop recording.
All right.